Check one, check. That is hot. Check, check, check.
Chicken check one.
It's so hot. Check one, two. Let's go who? Somebody? If the room is this warm, I think we're all gonna fall asleep. Oh, did you bring the piece of paper, honey?
Take the camera, the light
I just
tomorrow?
have to trade cards with you.
Tomorrow?
So we could come back here tomorrow night after.
It's very live.
I can take it after we do the gig. If we come back here, pack up, put it in the car.
You were gonna do it in between, I thought.
I'm not going home. I
No, we
just
can't
said
do
it-
that, love. I have to have my car. I'm not gonna see you.
Oh, I would give you my car. Let's figure it out tomorrow.
All right. We're out of water in the things. I gotta go put the water in there to get myself some.
The directors, representatives from each band.
They're already doing things. They're already doing things. Oh, it's Aunt Gail's yahrzeit tonight.
Who is?
Aunt Gail.
You're in Gail?
That's who Ezra was named after. Ezra Gabriel.
Who is she?
Sharon's sister.
That's how I learned how to drive. On a stick.
Sharon's sister.
No, baby, that's my wife. Put my wife up. Eve. Is everything working? Huh? We're streaming already? Is anybody in it? Because we probably shouldn't have that happening. 6:30-ish? All right. No, I gotta put my keyboard. Oh my God, I'm so good. All right, so let's talk about the hokey pokey. You don't like that key. So, what key do you want to do?
Right foot out, you put your right foot in. All about Shabbat shuffle and you say Shabbat. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Apparently, there's a lot of people on YouTube, so Shabbat shalom to the people on YouTube. I wish I could hear you in response. Thanks for being here for Camp Shabbat. This second Shabbat of the month is the one in which she's ready. She's ready to play along air guitar. This second Shabbat of the month is the one in which we're experimenting and trying lots of different things. And so this is our first ever Camp Shabbat, where we invited 3 of our camps that our kids love to go to participate in the service and do lots of camp melodies. So we're just going to do that tonight. Havana Shira to begin. Shir Hallelujah. We're going to sing a song of praise. Hava, Havana Shira, Shir Hallelujah, Shir Hallelujah. 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 We're going to move into B'Tselem Elohim. My son Ezra is working the YouTube tonight, and he's a song leader at camp as well, at Camp Kitov in Berkeley. We were talking about favorite camp songs, and B'Tselem Elohim is top of the list for lots of kids who go to Jewish camp. And we love to do it on Sunday mornings at Tefillah. When I reach out to you, and you to me, we become B'Tselem Elohim in the image of the divine. We all, when we see each other and love each other, we create divinity in the world. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 We all got a life to live. We all got a gift to give. Just open your heart and let it out. We all got a piece to bring. We all got a song to sing. Just open your heart and let it out. Yeah. When I reach out to you and you to me, we become B'Tselem Elohim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we share our hopes and our dreams, we become B'Tselem Elohim. We all got a tale to tell. We all want to speak it well. Just open your heart and let it out. We all got a mountain to climb. We all got a truth to find. Just open your heart and let it out. Yeah. When I reach out to you and you to me, we become B'Tselem Elohim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we share our hopes and our dreams, we become B'Tselem Elohim. Reshit Ba. all our dreams. Breshit bara Elohim, all our hopes. B'Tselem Elohim, Breshit bara Elohim, all our hopes and all our dreams. Breshit bara Elohim, each one of us. B'Tselem Elohim. Yeah, when I reach out to you and you to me, woo, woo, we become B'Tselem Elohim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When we share our hopes and our dreams, we become B'Tselem Elohim. We become B'Tselem Elohim. If you want to follow along on the Siddur, we're going to be on page 190. No, that's not the truth. 120, that's the truth. For Hadakat Nerot, for lighting of the candles. I would like to invite any of the kids who are here this evening to come and join me to light candles.
It should be on.
Take 3. All right.
There we go.
Woohoo, we did it. Here we go. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you so much, everybody. You can go back to your seats. Does anyone remember one of the reasons that we cover our eyes for candle lighting? Poppy, what do you think? So the burning doesn't go in your eyes? That's an excellent reason. Yeah. I had to try so many times to light the match. It was a little scary. I like that reason. Does anyone else remember another reason that we cover our eyes? So normally, here's a different question. Oh no, Ema's giving an answer. Normally, let's think about this for a second. Let's say we're gonna say motzi over the challah, as we're gonna do when we go into the social hall. We say the blessing first, and then we eat the bread. Or let's say we're gonna say kiddush over the grape juice. We say the blessing first, and then we drink the grape juice. But there's a problem with the candles. What's the problem? Yeah, what do you think? We light the candles first and then we say the blessing. What are we supposed to do? We cover our eyes. So we light them. You cover your eyes, you pretend you didn't light them. You say the blessing, and then you open your eyes, and they're lit. And you're saying the blessing over the beautiful flame that you saw. It's a little bit of a trick. A little bit of a trick, a little bit of a loophole, but that's exactly why we do it. Okay, we're gonna turn, if you wanna follow along on the Siddur, you can, you don't have to. We're just gonna do a bunch of singing. We're on page 131 at the bottom of the page if you want to follow along. 4 lines up from the bottom. שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. איי 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 יעלו שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. איי 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 איי, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר. יעלו שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. איי 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 יעלו שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. איי 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 איי, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר, אז ירננו כל הצייר. יעלו שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. יעלו שדי, וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי. איי 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 איי. Okay, we turn to page 138 for Lachadodi. We're going to do the melody that we often do for our family service. It's just the first paragraph and the last paragraph. We welcome the beginning of the Chadodi, and then for the last paragraph, we stand and we turn to face the sanctuary doors, and we imagine the text. The Siddur asks us to imagine a bride, a Shabbat bride, walking into the room to keep us company. But what I like to imagine is someone that you love so much in the world, who makes you so happy, who you would love to have with you for Shabbat for 25 hours. And that's who you're saying, Bo'i Kala, come on and keep us company. That's who we want to have, someone who makes you feel so loved and wonderful. We bow to that person for the last line when we stand. But we're going to begin at the top of 138. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. La 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 lecha lecha dodi likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmiyanu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'litila la 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 lecha lecha dodi likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. We rise and turn to the back doors. Bo'i v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzora, toch emunei hamsegula. Bo'i chala, la 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 lecha lecha dodi likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi likrat likrat kala pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Turning right to page 146, we're going to stay standing for the Baruch Hu, our official beginning of Shabbat services. Our introduction is over. Now that the Baruch Hu arrives, we know that we're really, really here. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. can have a seat. We're going to go from the Baruch Hu right into Shema on page 152. Shema is one of my most favorite things to do at camp outside. Because when you sing the Shema, you're saying the word to listen. And when you're outside or at our first Friday Shabbats during the summer, when we're at Shabbat in the park, and you can hear the leaves in the trees, and you can hear birds, and you can hear so much beautiful noise outside from nature. It's one of my very favorite things to do outside. Here we are inside, it's cold outside. We're still going to close our eyes. We're still going to say the Shema together. On 152, we're going to remove the distractions and cover our eyes and chant these beautiful words together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Adonai Elohechem Emet. On 158, we move into Mi Chamocha. Yamai vai bim ba ba ba, yamai vai bim ba, yamai vai bim ba ba ba, yamai vai bim ba, ay 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 ay, yamai vai bim ba, ay 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 ay, yamai. Adonai, God Yisrael. So for our service tonight, we have our 3 camps participating, and for Hashkivenu, I'd love to invite Rabbi Ali up to offer us one of the famous Newman traditions. We're going to give you the mic and move out of your way.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. My name is Rabbi Ali. I'm the camp director at Camp Newman in Santa Rosa, California.
And we have this really special moment every Friday night, and we bring everybody together. So I want you to imagine for a moment that you're with about 500 people, and you're all wearing some white clothing, and everybody's freshly showered and like in clean clothes too. Doesn't always happen at camp, as you might imagine. And you all come together in music and then in prayer, and then you're all sitting together in this gorgeous outside Beit Tefillah, and you can hear the birds and the trees rustling in the leaves and everything, and we're watching the sun start to set outside, and then we get to this part in our service where we do something that's just like the pinnacle of the week at camp. So if there's anybody here who is with family, or if you're with near friends, wherever you're sitting, or if you have kids here especially, I'm gonna go ahead and invite you and to stand up near wherever your family or kids are. And parents, you can either put your hands just over them. Oh, you can stay with your families. Stay with your families. And parents, you can put your hands on their heads or around them or whatever it is. And I want you to repeat after me, because before Hashkivenu, what we do is this really beautiful Birkat HaKohen, this priestly blessing. So there's a little spiel that we do at the beginning, and you have to, you'll get it, but here's how it goes. Every Friday night in Jewish homes around the world, parents bless their children. And typically at Camp Newman, this is a time when our camp counselors get to bless their children, their campers. And tonight, you get to bless your children. Do you want to bless your children? Feel free. Okay, so parents or whoever's blessing the people around them, feel free to repeat after me. Yivarechecha. No, me first, and you ready? Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and watch over you. Ya'er Adonai, panav elecha, vichuneka. May God's face shine upon you and be very good to you. Yisa Adonai, panav elecha, vayasem lecha, shalom. May God be with you always and grant you and me and the whole camp and the whole synagogue, and the whole world with the blessing of peace. Okay, and then we can sing Hashkivenu. Are there tali tot in the back? Yeah, right here. Oh, right here? Okay, great. So I'm going to bring some of these tali tot around, and what I'm going to invite you to do is that just if any of our adults want to hold some tali tot over the heads of our young ones who are here tonight, just to offer an extra little blessing of Hashkivenu, of asking for peace over everybody this evening. It doesn't have to be over just kids. Everyone's allowed to have a Hashkivenu blessing. So I'll bring these around, and then, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Rabbi Ali, so much.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Thanks so much, everybody. You can fold up your talitot and just put them on the pew next to you. We're going to continue with Adonai Svatai Tiftach. We're going to sing those words out loud together, and then we're just going to get quiet. Take that beautiful blessing that Rabbi Ali offered us, whatever's coming up in our own hearts this Shabbat. We're just going to get quiet for a few moments. And then to come out of silence, we're going to invite Ben Simran from Camp Tawanga up to do Oseh Shalom with us with sign language. But beginning on 164. Yeah. So we're just going to get quiet. Maybe quiet means that you're listening really carefully. Maybe quiet means that you have something that you're saying in your own heart out loud. Whatever the quiet of this silent prayer meditation moment is for you, we're just going to be quiet for a few moments. It's really hard to be quiet in our lives. So we're going to just take this opportunity right now, and then we'll come out with Oseh Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. My name is Ben, and I have the great privilege of working for Camp Tawanga. I actually grew up there as well. So Camp Tawanga, we are very fortunate. We are just outside Yosemite National Park, and we have a beautiful outdoor amphitheater called Makom Shalom, which is a place of peace where we do all of our Torah services for all the campers during the summer. And our kids love to put a little spin on kind of all the prayers that we do to make them kind of Tawanga-isms. And so one thing they do is some hand signals with Oseh Shalom, which is a beautiful prayer that you probably all know, and there's various melodies and tunes, and so I'm going to teach you those hand motions for this prayer. It's very simple. It's not like us. Basically, you're going to repeat after me. We're going to go. Again. That's it. So we're going to sing the prayer. There's a little bit more. We're going to do one of these and some of these. You'll get it pretty quick. So we're going to do it together.
Okay. I've never done this part. You've done this part.
Shachianu.
Okay, we're Shachianu. Here we
Two
go.
and one.
Oseh Shalom. Shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu. 1, 2, 3.
shalom. Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4. May the one who makes me spring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes me spring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes me spring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes me spring peace down, bring peace down. Thank you, Ben.
That's so fun.
That is so fun. I got to lead a Torah service in that exact place a couple of weeks ago. And it was indeed very, very beautiful to lead a Torah service in the middle of the woods. So Joel Swedlow is going to tell us a story from JCC Camp Maccabi. Come on up, Joel. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Okay, yeah.
I said I have to be a real Donahue about the space. Kids, get it? No? Okay, cool. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We can definitely do better than that. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
So that was really awesome. It was also a great example why Jews don't go to rhythm camp. There's a lot going on there, but you all tried really hard. So I want to tell you a story. A long, long time ago, there was a kingdom in a faraway land, and it can look however it looks in your imagination, because that's exactly how it looked. And there was a wise, kind king. And the people would come to the king and they'd say, "King, my crops have died. I had a bad year. Can you help me?" And the king would say, "Of course. You're my people. We're all one. I'm here for you." And this king was really wonderful. For many years, the king ruled peacefully and graciously, until one day, the king passed away and died. And the king's son was not like his father. His son was mean and selfish and focused only on the fact that he had the power and wealth of being king, and he thought that's all that mattered in the world. So people would come to him and they would say, "Your Majesty, I'm struggling. I don't have a job. I have kids to feed. I don't know what to do." And he would look at these people and he'd say, "It's not my problem." And more people in this community started to say that to each other. Neighbors stopped helping neighbors, and friends stopped helping friends, because they knew that the king wasn't going to help them, no one else was, so they had to only look out for themselves. And soon everyone in this kingdom was selfish and focused only on their own needs and how they could get ahead of their friends. There was a kind and wise fisherman who didn't like what was happening, so he came up with a plan. So he went to the palace and he stood in front of the king and he said, "Your Majesty, you are powerful and wise and kind-hearted, even though we don't always see it. I know it's in there. I want to throw you a party on my boat. I want you and all your family to come to my boat. We'll have a whole party." So the king was touched. He was like, "Oh, this is great. Everybody comes and asks me for things. This guy wants to throw me a party. I like him." So they go out on the boat, the whole royal family. They go out into the middle of this deep, deep lake. They have dinner. They have dancing. They're hanging out. It's great. And suddenly, the fisherman comes to the middle of the boat, and he puts down a giant drill. And he starts drilling a hole in the boat. And the king goes, What are you doing?" He goes, "It's my boat. I'm going to put a hole in it. It's fine." The king goes, "No, you can't do that." The fisherman goes, "Yeah, I can. It's my boat. I'm gonna do what I want." Water starts coming in. People are getting concerned now. It's a little bit of water, then it's more water. It's up to their ankles. Everyone is panicked, and this fisherman is just drilling away. The king goes, "What? Oh, you have to stop. What are you doing? We're all going to drown." And he goes, "It's not my problem." And the king looks at him and goes, "It is your problem. We're all in the same boat." And he looks at the king and goes, "I've always known that, but now I'm glad that you do too." So for us on this Shabbat, It's really, really awesome that you get to hear from 3 different camps, 3 different experiences in 3 different places that offer 3 different very, very awesome, uniquely Jewish programs. But what's important to remember is that no matter where you go, Newman, Tawanga, Maccabi, Eden Village, Asrui, Bieber Camp, I don't know, don't quiz me. We are all in the same Jewish boat. And when we all go to these places and learn to love who we are as Jews, it makes that boat even stronger and even harder to sink. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Joel. I love that message. I grew up going to Camp Kitov in Berkeley, which is where my kids go. Not sleepaway camp, day camp, but another Jewish camp. Yeah, where my son works. And I went to sleepaway camp for music. I went to girls' chorus camp. But my best friends in the world I met at summer camp. I think most people can say they met their most wonderful people at camp. So I hope that all of you decide to go to a Jewish summer camp this summer, because it really is the most magical place, and it's the place that really forms Jewish identity. It's so incredibly special. As you said, Joel, no matter where you go, Jewish summer camp is an amazing place. Okay, Aleinu. Any children who want to come and open the ark for Aleinu, I invite you to come on up. We're on page 586. Ooh, Nomi, you have like a few more weeks before you're no longer invited. No, not really. Nomi's bat mitzvah is coming up in a few weeks. And we like to do pre-b'nai mitzvah age. All right, come on.
Okay, pick a door.
Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You can have a seat. On page 598 and 599 is the Mourner's Kaddish. We're in the period of Shiva for Sandra Faye Epstein, and at the yard site, the Shabbat of Adele Cohen, Gail Cohen, Sophia Eisner, Marilyn Friedman, Stanley Val Golden, Ron Goodman, Jean Kaiser, Lucille Mandel, Tilly Molho, Jack Oken, Bob Pomeroy, Marvin Rosenbaum, Bob Rosenberg, Ethel Sherry, Rachel Spector, Alvin Trepper, Luba Winokur, and Rachel Winnick. Are there other names for Kaddish this evening? If you are in mourning or observing a yard site, I invite you to stand for Mourner's Kaddish on 598. If it's your custom to stand along with the mourners, you're invited to do so as well. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yirute v'yamlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehi Shemei Rabba Mevarach Le'alam Ulalmei Almaya. Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vitpa'ar, Vitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yit'aleh, V'yithalal, Shemei Dekudsha, Barichu, Le'ela, Min Kol Birchata, V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Da'amiran, Be'elma, V'imru, Amen. Yehi Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel V'imru, Amen. You can have a seat. I don't know who's giving announcements this evening. Is that you, Joel? Idell? Joel, you want to be voluntold to give announcements? Thank you. Here. They're short.
Very good. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. So tomorrow is Nishma, which is back, right? So tomorrow at 10 a.m., it'll be an in-person service. Just a reminder to everybody, if you have not signed up for an oneg this year, please do so. See your Monday email for a link to the sign-up page. Looking forward to some good onegs this year. It's what we're here for, right? Book Sisters will meet on Tuesday, November 15th at 7 p.m. The book is The Forest of Vanishing Stars by Kristen Harmel. Potluck starts at 6:30, discussions at 7 p.m. Contact Mona Epstein for more information. And there will be a pre-oneg, there's the oneg again, pre-oneg wine and cheese mingle event before Sheer Joy on November 18th. This is a volunteer appreciation Sheer Joy service. Wine and cheese will be at 7 p.m. and the service starts at 7:30. And again, that's for Sheer Joy on November 18th. And see your weekly email for more information on these and other programs. Thank you to all the representatives from the camps that joined us today. And once again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Thank you, Joel. Let's end with Oseh Shalom, everyone. One more different version. There are so many good ones. Another campy version. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Ha'olam. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimroma, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom. Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Ha'olam. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Ha'olam. You can probably smell the fire pit outside. We have s'mores. We have a beautiful oneg. Thank you so much for our camp representatives for being here. Shabbat shalom, everyone. We'll see you in the social hall. Thank you, Allie.